let's maybe put on some audio. See. Welcome back. We're trying something different here tonight. You can see we have everything kind of set up. It's not 100% set up. I've had a lot of tech issues tonight. But anyway, it is, where are we? It is season 3, round 7 of the Clubman's SSBB Esport Championship. And welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much. So it is the Clubman's. We're starting off with the Clubman's tonight, first of all. And I've got some light going, but we're going to switch off and change the mood a bit later. So what we're doing is we're going to jump into the Clubman's session first. It is category 1. Those are the Toyota 86s. But before we do that, let's have a look at the points. So make sure I choose the right points here. So as it stands, G-Dub Gurnell is sitting on 239 points, leading the championship. Second is Slung on 225. Third is Grandpa Goes Gaming on 225. Fourth is Gabriel on 163. Fifth, is Jay on 151. And sixth is Piet. So we're not going to hang around there anymore. What we are going to do is I need to change a setup of something because tech issues, and then we're going to jump into qualifying. So let me do that quickly. I had to, in order for this to run, I need to, in order for the other one to run, I need to change this one. So let's do that right quick. Alrighty, so we are back. Wasn't the smoothest transition. So I'm going to let these guys know we are starting now. And we'll be with you very shortly. Alrighty, change the mood a bit. Okay, I'm not going to do that. So we're about to kick off. Let's just see. So who's with us at the moment? So we've got, it's a bit of a empty room tonight, unfortunately. We've got Gramps Goes Gaming. We've got Jurassic Jamie. Welcome, Jurassic Jamie. He is joining us. He's actually the quickest tonight. And then we have Slung GT. So we are just about to kick this off. And let's jump straight into it. So, make sure I've got everything. That's all good. Boom shakalaka. Alrighty. So how are we looking with everything? Wasn't the smoothest transition tonight, but oh man, had a lot of tech issues. And I have had an absolutely manic week, but that's neither here nor there. Right, so let's see. Jurassic Jamie straight out the box. Trying to get some good, some clear track. So he's already pushing very, very hard. Going with the Jurassic Park theme on that 86. Second here we've got Mr. Gramps Goes Gaming. It's just a pity Gabriel and G-Dub won't be joining us tonight, so it's a bit unfortunate. So these guys get themselves ready for their qualifying lap. So let's see. Where are we? So here we go. We can see Jurassic Jamie. No one's done a time yet. So yeah, Jurassic Jamie coming down the main straight to start his first flyer. Gramps is right there behind him. Goes into turn one. He's looking very committed and also looking nice and stable there. Quite a bit of steering lock on the car, but nothing untoward. Gramps ran a bit wide there, but had it all under control. So Jurassic Jamie looking like he was flat through there. So was Gramps. That's what you need to do if you want to absolutely send it through there. Really good. See, they've changed quite a bit here. I like that. That's new. That's a new feature on the update, where you swap between the views and then it's like moves the camera like that. So that's great. So Jurassic Jamie going over the curbs. Funny little section this. It's quite tricky, but you need to get it flat out to carry a lot of speed up that hill. And then here you come to the hairpin. This is a second gear corner. You need to apex it quite late, and it's very easy to feed the throttle in too early. So what am I doing? There we go, Gramps. So Gramps going off there, unlucky, not good. I want to see if my replay button is working because I had issues with that. That is working, so that's great. So Jurassic Jamie coming to finish his lap. 48. A 49 dead is a good time. That's what I did in the practice real quick. So Gramps half a second behind Jurassic Jamie there. So Jurassic Jamie straight out the box showing really good pace. Slung also doing a 49.3. It's so very competitive. This is very competitive. So we've got Jurassic Jamie, we've got Slung GT in second, and we have Gramps. 5 minutes left. So Gramps is currently setting purple sector in the first sector. That is impressive. So we've got Jurassic Jamie currently leading the charge. Multi, good evening. Oof, lobby's thin today. Yes, it is, my boy. It's not good. It's not good. We're missing a few of the regulars and just a bit unlucky, but that's how it goes sometimes. So I want to keep our eyes on this man. Gramps is showing some really good pace here, and it's really nice to see. How's my volume, everything? Looking good. So, how we're looking on the sectors, let's see. Currently, Jurassic Jamie. Gramps has got 2 purple sectors. Gramps is on for a good time here. So he's coming through to the last hairpin as you get onto the main straight. This is also a critical corner. It leads you into get on the power too early and also possibly brake too early, brake too late. So let's see, can Gramps rob Jurassic Jamie of that pole position? He does. 48.2. Man, that is a good time. Well done, Gramps. That is a good time. He had 2 purple sectors the last time I checked, and Slung did a 47.9. Mug out. Guys have been practicing. I'm impressed. Slung is putting in some serious pace here. Well done. Man, that is a good time. So Slung getting another purple sector there. Can't see what his optimal's gonna be, but another purple sector. Oh my god, we on for a super hot lap here. Slung is absolutely killing it. That's really great to see. This man is showing some fantastic pace. He's a racer's racer. Man, he's come such a long way in his driving as well, and you can see with the driver it's all about confidence. Multi, what a lap. Yeah, that's quite a lap. And you can see in his confidence, and that's what it's all about with drivers, and Alex Albon's a perfect example. Gasly as well. We spoke about it earlier in the week. Look at that. That is superb. Superb line through there. Jurassic Jamie does a 49 dead. What is Slung going to put together here? He was super quick in the first couple of sectors. Is he going to surprise us? Did he? He didn't. I don't know. No, it was a 48.4. Still a very good time, 48.4. So Gramps currently on a 48.2. So let's just check. Slung on a 47.9. Gramps on a 48.2. And Jurassic Jamie on a 49. Dead. Oh, going a bit wide there. Succumbing to the pressure. Wow, Slung is so dialed at the moment. Whew. I am so surprised, man. I'm not sure why I'm surprised. I'm really chuffed to see him. Another purple sector, 0.3. So that would put him on a 47.6. That is flying. Absolutely flying. But I remember when we raced here in the BMW E30s, Venture 26 was also, he just found something, and he was super quick, miles ahead of everyone, and it is the case. 0.1 up. It's often the case with these kinds of different circuits. As soon as you find something, there's always a super quick way around it. You need to find what that is. So those two you can see. They were slipping each other, but so let's see what Slung's going to do. Another purple sector. Is it a purple sector? I don't know. Is he going to surprise us all? He doesn't. Oh, just off the mark. 47.993. Oh man, flying. 22 seconds left. And we're going to get another lap after this. Just trying to see, do we have everything? So, as it stands, Slung first with a 47.9. Second is Gramps Goes Gaming on a 48.2. That's a very good time for Gramps. Very good time. And third is Jurassic Jamie on a 49.0. Picks up a purple sector in sector 1. Ooh, it's on. Is he gonna bring late heartache here at where are we? Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa. Let's see. This is fantastic stuff. The field might be thin, but man, it is close. And I hope we get to see a nose to tail race from start to finish. Oof, he's lost 0.5 on that. So, how's Slung doing? Wow, he looks so dialed. And what I was saying about his confidence, he's found so much confidence over the last few races, and often that's all a driver needs. Just needs to find his rhythm, find his mojo and his confidence. Just keep doing it over and over, and it'll come to him. 48.9 for Jamie. Well done, sir. He's gone quicker. So, does Slung go quicker? He doesn't. It's half a second off, 48.4. So, still brilliant stuff from these guys. So, great to see. Very competitive from Slung there. Let me capture that. Well done, Slung. That is freaking good. Slang GT puts it on pole. Boom shakalaka. So it's Jurassic Journey. So let's keep an eye on this and see how it goes. Does Slung get off the line well enough? He does. Slung gets a very good start. So does Gramps. How's the audio? Top notch. Gramps looking like he's in it there to win it. Going into they're side by side going through turn 1. This is going to get racy. These two have had a hip and shoulder before. They have to play it cool now. Gramps getting it a bit loose there. Slung holding on, being very defensive. He went for the mark. Look at this, very, very nice there. Gramps has to be careful. Slung sending it. Jurassic Jamie went wide there, but luckily he managed to keep it together. So it's still Slung first. Second is Gramps. Third is Jurassic Jamie. Gramps looking for the move up the inside. It's not there. Slung able to soak up this pressure. Gramps running it a bit wide there and getting it a bit loose. And when he does that, Slung just pulls a gap on him. So what has that done? That gap's about 0.7. Gramps has to be a bit careful here because Jurassic Jamie will start to pile on the pressure there. You can see Gramps made a slight mistake, and now the gap between Gramps and Jamie is about 0.4, so he has to be a bit careful there as they go through the second set of S's. They're coming up to the last the hairpin as you get onto the main straight. So Slung going very defensive. It's an okay line. You can go a bit tight there, but it hurts you on the exit. So nose to tail as they were. 0.2, 0.4 the gap on Jamie and Slung. So Slung going very Slung didn't go defensive. He went for the wide line and hip and shoulder through turn 1. It's good stuff. It's getting feisty. Oh man, who do I jump on board with? That is proper. It's great to see. Very good racing, hard racing. We want to see rubbing. We don't want to see bumping, pushing people off. We want to see rubbing. I like that. And anyway, so Slung sends it up the inside, and Gramps yields the position there. I don't know if Gramps ran it wide on the brakes. A bit of hip and shoulder there. That's very good racing from these two. As they go down the hill, Gramps is going to have the inside line, but you've got to get the car stopped here and turned. So that was the problem there. Gramps has to be careful on his return, so he loses that position. And that allows Jurassic Jamie to go through. So what unfortunately happened there was Gramps just ran it too deep on the brakes and the line was too tight. He was never going to make that corner. That's always the risk there because it's such a committed corner. You have to brake earlier than you think and get the car lined up to send it straight over that chicane. So very, very good racing from these guys. Bit of a mistake there, and it's unfortunate for Gramps, but Slung managing to open up about 0.8 of a gap now. So Jurassic Jamie currently second in his first outing with the SSBB in the Clubman series, and it's great to see. So as you were, it's Slung in first place, leading from Jurassic Jamie and Grandpa Goes Gaming. And we are on lap 3 of 6. 6 laps around here in these cars. It is proving to be quite the events. Very pretty around here as well. So, Jurassic Jamie running a bit wide there. That corner always tends to lure you in to think you can brake later than you really can. Look at the views we're getting from this place. Absolutely stunning. This is that corner I was talking about. You have to get the car stopped properly, and so you can send it over that chicane. And we're riding on board with Slung at the moment. Currently a 49 dead is his lap time. He's got the fastest lap of the race. Jurassic Jamie just running it a bit deep there, trying to catch this man. He is in his slip. He's 0.6 of a gap behind. Slung bouncing it off the limiter there, but this is also quite a tricky corner. A lot of speed you can carry through there. And here we're coming up to the last corner as you get on the main straight. Is Jurassic Jamie going to try something here? No, he isn't. So Slung managing to hold these two off, and it's going really well for him. He's now got 0.8 of a gap. It's beautifully turned out Genetsu Motorsport car. And second is Jurassic Jamie. Brilliant outing for his first run. Currently second in the N386s, and Grandpa Goes Gaming, unfortunately after that off he's dropped down and is 2.2 seconds behind Jurassic Jamie now. So Slung leading the charge as it were, but now Jurassic Jamie's closed the gap. It's 0.2 of a gap. Slung also running a bit deep there, maybe feeling the pressure a bit. Lap 4 of 6. These cars are nice cars to drive in this configuration. Oh, Jurassic Jamie's really closing the gap now. 0.1 is just a bit cautious on the brakes, and that is right. That corner that's where Gramps went off. Slung getting it a bit loose. Jurassic looked like he's got a better exit there. It's a bit tight into here, so what he's going to do is a very tight hairpin this, and now Slung is under huge pressure from Jurassic Jamie. He needs to try and just settle down into his rhythm again, and it's always difficult when you're leading because the person behind you, Gramps running very wide there, but managing to salvage that. The person behind you is always going to be in your slip, so you're always going to be having to fend that person off to some degree. So, but this is the gap. This is as we see it. So, 0.2 now. Jurassic Jamie closing the gap on the brakes. Let's just jump on board with Jurassic Jamie and see. It's very close. Very close. A bit cautious through there. And you have to be, because if he started to lean on Slung a bit there, it would have put him sideways. So you got to be careful. So Gramps not that far behind, 1.3. So Gramps has actually closed the gap. You got to be a bit careful to ride that curb on the entry because you can see it upsets the car. So it is as it was. Currently it is Slung, lap 5 of 6 as they come down the hill. Such gorgeous scenes at this circuit. Second is Jurassic Jamie, half a second behind Slung, and this man catching now the gap 1.2. So Gramps has really closed the gap. He's got about 1.5 laps left to try and make, I don't know why that is still there. There we go. Oh, Jurassic Jamie really, really close now. As they come through this funny chicane, they're going to go up to the last corner now. Oh, Gramps also pushing hard, so Gramps closing the gap. It's going down to the last lap. Slung has led this race from lap 1-ish. He's been pushed very hard, but let's see. Now this is interesting. Jurassic Jamie right up alongside as they come into this turn 1. It's a long hairpin. Jurassic Jamie being very cautious. It's good to see. Slung is a very hard racer. He learnt his driving from PRD3, who races with us in Pro-Am. He's one of the harder guys you're going to get to race with. Oh, Jurassic Jamie pushing very hard, a lot of speed through there. So is he going to be able to close the gap? Graham's also 0.8 behind these two, so Graham's really closing the gap. Are we going to have a three-way tussle into the last corner? Let's see. But man, it is close. Jurassic Jamie pushing Slung all the way. Slung coming now to this this funny section where you have to brake early, get the car lined up so you can straight line it almost over these curbs. I'll tell you what, Gramps is flying. So is Jurassic Jamie. He is looking for a way past Slung. It will be heartbreak for Slung if he doesn't win this one. He's led it from the start, but that is racing. It's not easy to lead a race from start to finish. And all credit to Slung. He has been able to absorb this pressure. He's got to make it through these S sections and then on to the last corner. And he's going to go very defensive here. No, he doesn't have to. So he's... Oh, cramps! Setting, that was rather aggressive. Okay, he gave the position back. Oh man, that was beautiful stuff. So Slung is going to win this one first. Second is Jurassic Jam, and third is Grams. That was a wonderful send from Grams. I thought he was going to make that stick, but he gave it back. He obviously missed his braking marker, but well done. Fantastic, man. So Multi is saying livery sorted for Cat 2 now. I really have to sort my Cat 1, Cat 2 normally liveries down. I don't like Jamie's car looked really nice on the track. Well done, thank you. That was phenomenal, man. That was good racing. I'm going to capture the points. We'll be right back. Alrighty, so we have moved on to Category 2. Category 2. Well, what is Category 2? Category 2 are Group 4 Toyota 86s, all fixed on BOP, and these also provide some spectacular racing, so this is going to be very interesting to see. Slung looking super quick tonight. Man, Graham's also looking quick. Jurassic Jamie had a fantastic outing, so great to see. Really, really wonderful to see. It's great to have the new guys with us. We hope we can get some of the old crowd back in to come race with us. But just life happens, Not everybody has the time, so let's give these guys about, let's say, 3 minutes. And then it's go time. Alright, it is not long to go now. Pretty much 1 minute to go. I tell you what, I am super impressed with Slung's performance. He has found so much pace and so much confidence. And his consistency is so good. It's a bit little things he needs to clean up, but he's come so far. So brilliant performance from this man, and it's great to see. Currently third here in the practice, so let's just keep an eye on the time. Still about a minute, almost a minute out, so we're going to start pretty much now. So let me let the guys know. Okay, Graham's currently quickest. Ah, bollocks. I need to set the grid. Okay, well luckily it's a very short grid, so I can change the grid order real quick. So let me just look at the... so it'll be Jurassic Jamie on pole. Then it'll be Grams and then Slung. Okay, easy money. So we're starting now. Boom shakalaka. Alright, let's have a good race, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And let's see, well, how's the comment section? It's quiet. Melty, you quiet. McFlurry was on earlier. Send us a comment there, McFlurry. Anyone? Alrighty, we got Pro-Am after this. Stick around, you really don't want to miss that. It's going to be on a separate stream though, so while we're here, let's check this out. And these guys are off. Who gets a good start? Oh, Jurassic Jamie gets a terrible start. Unlucky Jamie, so he has been boxed up. Gramps gets a magnificent start. Slung trying to go around the outside and make it happen. He's not going to, so Jurassic Jamie unfortunately botched the start, but he's got good pace as he comes through there, so let's just see. Slung looking very, very racy as always. Grandpa very quick now. Grandpa is he has to be a bit careful. Slung has to be a bit careful. They give each other room. It's very good racing between these two. There has been contact between them before, but luckily nothing this evening. So does Slung run it deep? Why is my okay? So it's not working. The onboard. Why? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Was there contact there? No. It looks like Gramps just ran it a bit wide. So Gramps still leading this. He is currently in first, but 0.3 behind him is the hard charging Slung GT. Behind him, half a second, is Jurassic Jamie. It's nothing in it between these two. So very, very, very good to see. But Gramps has opened up a gap now, 0.7 on Slung, and Slung has to be a bit careful because he's going to come under pressure here from Jurassic Jamie really soon. And Jurassic Jamie's shown good pace once he finds his rhythm. He hasn't driven these cars too often, but he's looking really quick straight out the box. So Slung has to just keep his eyes and ears open. We also have Jurassic Jamie getting amazing exit there. So does he go for the dive? Not really. He's not far enough up the inside. Slung was looking in his mirrors, you could see that. So while that is happening, Gramps is making a run for it. He's 0.9 now, almost a second. Jurassic Jamie is looking for the dive. There we go. He makes the move. So currently, but he runs it very deep and gets it. Unlucky, hugely sideways there. That's so unlucky. Just went in too hot there, and unfortunately came in hot on the brakes and trail braked it too much, and that caused the car to over rotate and just go into a spin. And heartbreaking, but it's learning. It's all a learning experience. He really had that position, and he was such a good move. Just so unlucky that it landed up with him spinning. So currently as Gramps goes gaming, we're on lap 2 now. Obviously the show ain't over till the checkered flag is flown, but Gramps is 2.5 seconds ahead of Slung GT. It's out of his slip, and then third is Jurassic Jamie. Let's just look at that incident again. Oh no, we can't because I cocked it up. Never mind. So let's look at old Gramps. Gramps doing well. He's looking really good here. He's not really under pressure. The gap is too big. It's almost 3 seconds now. So Gramps has always looked really good in the Group 4s. Slung looked good in the N300, but Slung seems to have found some speed here in this car. So it's encouraging to see. The Jurassic Jamie is still carrying on, but it was really unfortunate that spin. It was almost in slow motion the way it happened, and happened right in front of us. And unfortunate, but it's great to have this man with us. He's proving that, or showing that he's going to be really keen to get involved in this championship, and it's fantastic. So Gramps currently setting the pace. The gap hasn't really opened, it's closed a bit, so Slung still has time. There's 3 laps left. He's got to find a way. Slung has to find a way to catch Gramps, and it's not going to be easy because Gramps is showing really, really good pace now. So let's go drive on board with Slung. If we can. So this is quite a fast corner. Got to be careful on the exit there because you can run it wide quite easily. Down this hill, this is where you have to brake a bit earlier than you really think, because you need to get it lined up to straight line it almost over that chicane, and then get the car straightened up here. This is second gear corner. It leads you into believe that you can get on the gas a lot earlier than you really can. This is also quite an interesting corner. There's a lot of speed on the exit here on this chicane. You don't realize how fast you can actually take that. So no real pressure here from Slung, but he's trying to close the gap on Gramps. So it was quite a tight line there. You need to take it a little bit wider. So Gramps leading the charge now, 3.5 seconds ahead of Slung. No real pressure for this man. He was able to get away while Slung and Jurassic Jamie were battling, and that's just allowed him to open the gap. He also had a fantastic start, and Jurassic Jamie just unfortunately had a terrible start, but that's how it goes sometimes. And he's continuing to fight on in third place. So Slung GT doing well, so I'm not sure how this is going to affect the points. We'll have to see who's leading the points at the moment. So, because G-Dub is not here, Slung has taken the lead in the points. Gramps is second, G-Dub third. Very good racing from these guys. So Gramps 3.5 seconds ahead of Slung. No real pressure here. This race is not as close as the N300s were, but still very good racing from these guys. So how is Jurassic Jamie doing? Still 15 seconds behind, so the gap hasn't really opened too much. So Slung Gramps is going to go start his last lap of this race now. Slung GT also coming through turn 1 now. Jurassic Jamie getting onto the main straight now. So Gramps going through the chicane, through this fast chicane. Such a lovely shot there. I love it when the cars bounce off the curbs like that. So Jurassic Jamie getting it a bit loose there. They're on their final lap. Slung is most likely just settled for his position. Pushing very hard there, but you've got to be careful. These Group 4 Toyota 86s, they rely on their downforce a lot. And at low speeds, they're actually quite nervous on the rear end. So you got to be a bit careful. So Graham's going through this last chicane now, 4.8 second lead over anyone, and he's going into the final hairpin now. Takes it very wide, and he won't be making any mistakes. He's going to come and bring this car home to win Category 2, and it was a great win from this man. Well done, sir. Fantastic. Brilliant work there. He pulled the gap when he needed to and made it happen. Second is Slung, and Jurassic Jamie will just wait for him. Gets a nice big slide there on the exit, and he's going to bring this home to a strong third place finish. It was really unlucky that he just overcooked it, but such is racing, man. So well done again to Gramps. Fantastic result. Let's just see if I can capture that. But to the victor, the spoils. Well done, Gramps. Carbon fiber helmet. Who got the fastest lap of that race? Let's have a look here. That was Grandpa. Gramps got the fastest lap. He absolutely dominated in that race. We'll say yes to the fastest lap. So Slung was second and Jurassic Jamie third. So let's just look at the points here right quick. So this is after round 7. So currently it's Slung leading the championship to Gramps Goes Gaming. Now obviously the drop race will still play a role in this. And then it is G-Dub third, and Gabby Goes Gaming fourth on 163. Fifth is Adders on 151. He's unfortunately missed quite a few rounds. Piet Jr. on 6th place with 48, and 7th is Jurassic Jamie. Alright guys, that's going to be it for us and Clubman's tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Stick around, stay glued to the channel because we are starting the Pro-Am series in a little bit, so that stream will be coming live now. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Well done to everyone. Gramps, Slung, Jamie. We'll see you guys next time.